Hi everyone, welcome to N-VegasTV. Subscribe to this channel for more videos.
Good day everyone, welcome to Reactions on N-VegasTV. On today's edition we'll be talking about stigmatization of single moms. Why are single mothers being stigmatized in the society? What is the crime they committed in giving birth outside wedlock? My name is Kike Lomoakeyemi. Join me as we see people's reactions to this. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Bayere Clement.
Sir, what do you think is the reason for stigmatization of single mothers in our society today?
Oh, it depends on our, let's say, the environment, the culture that we came from. So that can determine that, because people will be more attracted to a single lady rather than a single mother.
What is the attraction between a single lady rather than a single mother?
And the first thing that comes to your mind is, she has a responsibility, she's out of wedlock. What happened? What was responsible to that? That will run in your mind for some time. But it is when you are closer to her or to the single lady, then that's when you can make a choice. But at a distance, or when you are seeing it at a distance, definitely you will be attracted to the single lady rather than the single mother.
Okay, so you as a person, can you marry a single mother? Maybe when you're close to the person and you've seen the kind of person she is, the character she possesses, can you marry one?
Some of them make a better home even than the single lady we are talking about. So it now depends. But when you are close to them, you'll be able to now make your own choice. But I believe and I know that some of them are not out of wedlock intentionally. There's something that are responsible for that. And if it's well managed in other places, why not? Though I have a wife, man, I'm okay with my wife already. But what I want you to understand is, having a child out of the wedlock, being a single mother, doesn't determine who that person is. If you are seeing it at a distance, if you are close to that person, it can be better even than the single lady we have around.
But sir, some men, they are not ready to even get close. Once they hear, oh, this person is a single mother, I cannot stay. Like, what do you advise in that kind of situation if the lady has a good character?
And that will be determined. It can happen, because now if you see my colleague in the office, I will begin to know her better, and I know that he has a baby out of wedlock, and I will know her character, then that can happen. Then if there's no how you can, it is going to be either it is your cosmate, either it is your roommate, or whatever. Something just have to bring you people together before you can't judge anybody at a distance. So you have to be close to that person before you can judge anybody. Okay. So for me, as far as I'm concerned, don't judge a single mother by the reason that they had a baby. Some that are even raped. Yeah. So you don't judge with that. So it is when you are close to that person, you know the circumstances that warrant that warrant.
This is where I schooled. You hardly see a single mother, just as you've said, in Igbo land. You see, but not as such like this our environment. Why? Because they put their hands to works. The girl, the very first time I got to Igbo land, I saw a young beautiful girl okinopa and bread, and I was motivated. But down here in our culture here, you see young girl of 18, young girl of 14 years old, she will just be messing around. There is no parental control any longer, and they are all looking, the young girls, our young girls now, they are all looking for a sharp money. They are looking for shortcuts. They mingle with guys because the guy is already made, and at the end of the day they are impregnated, and the guy moves on with his life. And of course, if you think of it, in the olden days, what our parents told us, if you have a man and a woman that works together to arrive, you hardly see them pulling out of the relationship. But in these days, when a man is already made and you are venturing into the relationship, of course it can just let you go when you misbehave. So these are the factors. And even our parents are not inculcating those culture any longer. You see a child of 14 years messing around, bringing back money to the parents, and they are taking it, of course. But I wouldn't blame them. It's also our governmental policy, because things are getting worse by the day. So there are parents that could not feed themselves alone, that could not cater for children. Then those children goes out, the young girls, they go out to hustle. That's the language. Then when they hustle, they bring back food for the parent, and the parent got not to question them. So at the end of the day, unwanted pregnancy, because there is a difference between pregnancy and belle. They get belle. Yes, pregnancy is a wanted belle, while belle is an unwanted pregnancy. And when this thing happens, the guy cruise on, the guy takes off because he doesn't have money to cater. then the lady becomes a single mother, and at that time, she will now become, she will now be looking for a guy to take care of that children. And more so, no guy want to venture into that, because there is no single mother that will bring a baby or a grown-up baby to another man's house. The man will be the one to cater for it. So, and every man is trying to minimize the resources he has. So these are the problems in the society.
Okay, sorry, sir. You as a man, I know you're married, but you as a man, if you see a lady that has a child already and you like her, can you like marry her being a single mother?
Of course, but there must be terms and conditions. Like well, it's before every man. Of course, I can. As I said earlier before I can venture into such a relationship, I must be totally convinced that this person has moral and culture.
Okay.
I think that character must convince me enough, must be convincing enough to say I want to venture into the relationship. So as I've said earlier, the major problem we are facing in relationship, as you have asked, is character deficiency.
Okay.
When a woman is well trained, is well tamed, she has the quality, that is the character quality. Of course, you can cruise on with the relationship.
Okay.
So that's just the truth. But I also mentioned earlier that one other major factor is the issue of economy meltdown.
Yeah.
Every woman wants to be cared for. Every woman wants to be catered for. Every woman wants care from a man. But when a man is not getting those things that he needs to care for the woman, of course, they will not be able to cruise on to continue with the relationship.
Okay, alright.
Good morning.
What is your name, ma?
I'm Joy.
Now, what do you say about this stigmatization of single mothers in the society?
Single mother in our societies. I didn't see anything bad about it.
Well, why are they being stigmatized? Like, is it a crime for them to be single moms?
I don't think it's a crime. Nobody is above mistakes. Anything can happen to make a woman to be a single mother. But in that case, a man should not stigmatize any woman that is a single mother. The only thing is that they should show care and love. If they have any interest, they should go ahead. If they doesn't have anyone that cares about them, will come in. So I think that's it.
It's a case of maybe unprepared pregnancy, or should I say unwanted pregnancy, that leads to single mother when both parties are not ready to have a child. And when the child has arrived already, there is no option than to look for the upkeep for that particular child. So the honor lies on the mother now that, okay, this is my baby, I'm the one that carried her or something. So they want to keep it for a particular reason. But going up front, like, okay, fine, after this child, what do I want for myself? Me, I want to get married. It's not always easy for them to see somebody that will marry them. It's not, unless they now see a single father who has a child, they will now come together. Because me, I get wife and I get pikin. Okay. And if I am to marry again, I would not want to marry a single mother, because all I believe will be that it's another person's child and I will like be taking care of another. But literally, if you are buoyant enough, there is nothing bad in taking care of, in as much as there is love between you and the single person. So if I have not gotten married now, I can still consider a single mother. What would be your
reason for considering a relationship with a single mother?
And number one reason is love, which is very important. If you love the lady and you are buoyant enough to take care of it for the two of them, in no time you will even be feeling that child is yours.
First, let me start with, like, everybody wants to like, maybe if you say marriage, every man wants to marry a woman that is still fresh, that is still untouched. And most times, why they are stigmatized is they believe that the woman live a wayward life, maybe before giving birth to the child. So they believe she was not abstaining, she was not keeping herself very well, and they believe she's not, like, they believe she's not the holy type, like she has lived a life that is bad. So many people don't try to ask what led to it, maybe what was the condition. They don't want to know their story. immediately they see them, they pass a judgment that this one, when they were youth or when they gave birth to the child, they were living a very bad life.
Okay, you as a youth or married, I don't know, can you marry a single mother if you are in the position to, like, based on any reason, can you marry a single mother?
Okay. Now, one of the reasons I can is because first, my mom gave birth to me without being. She was not married, okay. and a person married her. So if the person rejected her and did not marry her, that means she will be single. Yeah. So, but I will have to know the reason and the root behind her giving birth. And if God is saying she's the will of God, then what can I do? If God is saying she's the will of God.
Okay, so aside your mom being in this kind of situation and God saying, what other reason can make you get married to a single mother?
Okay, you know, beyond has giving birth before, you look at the potentials in her. Okay. There are some women that they have given birth, and if you say you not marry them, the potentials in them is far better than those ones that are untouched, that maybe the virgins you are looking around for. So you look at the potentials, the value she can add to your life.
Well, it all depends on individual. Now, stigmatizing them is not actually right, because situations, anything might happen. Some might be as a result of rape, some might be as a result of youthful exuberance, but still it all depends. Just like I said, it's not about stigmatizing them, just love them. Yes, even if you are not but just, there's no big deal like avoiding them. It's not like they have a warm to them. In fact, we have a lot of single moms who are doing better than even married people. So it just depends on you. Not, if you can't help them, don't bring them down. That's all I have to say.
Okay, you as, let's say, as a mom, and your child wants to get married to a single mother, would you oppose it in any way?
Well, just like I said, it's a matter of decision. Okay. So, and also if the background is okay, after listening, if it's not as a result of her own fault that she is, if it's a genuine reason why that is, why not? But if it's maybe a wayward person, I won't want a wayward lady as an in-law. Okay. So
they kick against one having a relationship with a single mother is have to do with responsibilities, because you like a single man and you don't have a child and you are moving in with a woman that already have a child. You know that you are about to take on a responsibility of your own children, that your own blood children who are yet to come into the world, and another man's children. So that aspect, many men will always kick against going out with a single mother, or even have anything to do with a single mother. If they have anything, it won't be serious, it won't be like a fully committed marriage. So
okay, so you as a man, can you get married to a single mother?
Me?
Yes.
You know, like I said, responsibilities involved is much than you going to marriage with someone that is single, and you are single, you people moving both single, than going to marry with a single mother who already have maybe probably more than one, and peradventure the child is a male child. So that is always the thing. So in conclusion is that I myself, I can't get married to a single mom.
I think it's individual thing. So just as a person, I don't really see so much in it when somebody is single with a child. I don't see it as anything bad, because in the society we are now, we see women as an object. You can just do anyhow, which I don't really, I'm not in support of that. They can actually go forward to do whatever they want to do in life. They can aspire and they can get to achieve what they have aspired in life.
You as a man, yes, can you get married to a single mother, and what will be your reasons?
All right, for me as a man, I can marry a single woman. Yes, so far, number one, yeah, she has divorced that person, so they are not together any longer. Although they have a child together, I understand that, but they don't have anything in common. Yes, the law has separated them and they are not together. Once I love that person, I can go for the person, and I don't really see big deal in it, because the society we are now,
we cannot continue to turn a blind eyes to how the world is evolving. So come on, we are not in the 1980s any longer.
Having listened to different opinions on stigmatization of single mothers, we've been advised to stop stigmatizing single mothers, but rather love and care for them, and special advice to the mothers to take special care of the girl child. This is how far we can go on Reactions with N-VegasTV this week. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at N-VegasTV, and also our social media handles, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter at N-VegasTV. Till next time, stay safe.